Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I want to thank everybody for all the support that I've been getting with you guys watching the videos. If you haven't been following along, we launched part 1 of the board track build. This is part 2. Getting a lot of stuff done. A lot of neat details are coming together on this. After this video, I hope to be able to have this thing finished with just 2 more parts, and then we're going to ride it. I want to bring you guys along in my garage while I'm working on some neat projects, and I really think you're going to like this board track build when we get through with it. So stay tuned, watch the video, let me know what you think, and please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I do not know what to expect on vibration, so I made some very thin motor mount rubber bushings that'll go between the motor and the frame. So hopefully these are going to help with some of that vibration. But I paid some extra money for that motor, so there wouldn't be any vibration, but we'll see. It's my first one, remember. Set the motor up in there, snug the motor mount bolts up just a little bit, because welded in the motor mounts and stuff, and just need to make sure everything's going to fit good. I put the rubber spacers in. That changed it a little bit, but I can machine down or sand down this rear motor mount back here. It's got an aluminum plate that's a spacer. So it scared me for a minute, but I think that's what I'm going to do. So now I want to mock up the fake motor covers. I've got some cardboard laying around here. I've already made a few templates that you may have seen on a couple of T's videos. I didn't like the way those were, so I made up some more. So let me go grab those, and I'll kind of show you what I did, how I made them, and what's the next step after that. Be right back. We've got to disguise this little bitty teeny motor and make it look a little bit more vintage. So with that said, I'm going to take this cardboard here and a pair of scissors and start cutting some templates and see what we come up with. All right, so this is this side, and a whole lot of that giblet stuff may get edited out, so you may see it go from nothing to this. We got this side made, so let's see what we can do on the other side and see if we can't make something. Okay, so on this side, we've got to be able to slide this half in, hook it to the half that we've already made over here around this tube. At the same time, it's got to slide past the sprocket. All right, so basically what I did, I just took some cardboard giblets and got it fitting kind of where I wanted it. Then I taped it, then I cut some more out, then I taped it, and I cut some more and taped it. So there's no nothing special about that. Put her on it. So, and I love bicycles, so that's where my inspiration comes from. And besides that, hey, it's another way that me and you guys can hang out in my shop, is for us to build this project together. So please, if I'm doing something that I shouldn't be doing, let me know. I know I follow a lot of you guys that build these motors. All right. So I'm making these side panels over the weekend, and my grandkids came over, and they were all kind of laying up on the table like this, and we were doing a little project. And my grandson asked me if I was making cardboard cake pans, and his grandmother was inside baking a cake, and she was using a pan. So I got to thinking, well, you know what? He's right. So went down to Walmart, and I did splurge for the more expensive cake pan. I'm not sure how the non-stick surface is going to work when I decide to paint this thing. But here's what I did. I took the pattern that I had laying on the table, and it wasn't an exact fit. My pattern was a little bit more oblong and a little bit more correct to one of the motors that I was trying to copy. But it was close enough that I decided to go ahead and try this. So put it in its place. I'll get it to fit a little bit better. But isn't that crazy? I was going to spend all that time making this, which it wasn't going to be that hard. I wasn't going to make a pan. I was just going to take the flat piece, make a radius, bend it up with my metalworking equipment. But this is pretty cool. I think it saved me a lot of time, and we're going to see what this surface is like. I may have to blast it, but anyway, there's one side and there's the other. And I'm going to get busy and see if we can't make this a faux motor. All right, so I took the tape off this side, and does that not look like a vintage motor now? That is so cool. I had to do some notching out, which I'll come back in and I'll put a little blister there, and I either weld it in or pop rivet it in. Not pop rivet, but you know, some type of a nostalgic look. Little speed blister. I massaged it a little bit back here so that the chain will still have access to come out. Then, like I said before, you know, where some of the stuff is sticking out, you know, I'll put something like that there. Dress it up a little bit. Make it look like it's something that it's not. All right, quick update. I've got both of the pie pans cut to fit together, and it was not easy. Trying to get both sides to line up off my patterns, but tweaking the patterns is all it took. Let me go around to the other side and show you. I've still got to make some back plates. There's still a lot to go, but at least this is a really good start. All right, so what I'm doing here, you can see the seat post that was on the original bike had a bend in it. And I'm just going to use that to my benefit. I'm going to I fish mouthed it, and what I'm going to do is make it come in line with this tube right here and go up through the back hoop of the bike through here. And I'll probably plate this and give it some more structure, but I'm trying to get the seat to be back here more like a board track bike would have been back in the day. And then we'll eliminate this part of the seat. I may put a little rubber stopper or something up here to where it won't come through the bottom of the seat if need be. And here's kind of how it's going to look though. But this is kind of what I've got in mind, is to line it up with the other tube right there, and then it'll be angled back. I'm not sure I like that now that I've got it up here. All right, I've got my third hand down here, trying to keep that seat post tube in the right spot. I'm just going to tack it in, make sure it's straight. I'm going to tack it in and then see if I like it. If I like it, I'll leave it. If not, then I'll just cut it off and redo it. got it tacked in place. It doesn't look too bad. I'll go ahead and hit it with some finishing welds, and we'll stand back and take a look. All right, I don't know if you can see it well. Try to get you some good shots. I went ahead and dressed the welds to make it look just like the factory brazed areas. If I knew how to braze, I probably would have brazed it, but there's still some cleanup that needs to be done, and I've still got to TIG that bracket in. But there's the seat. It's sitting back in the same position as they would have had back in the day when they raced these things, and it is adjustable front to rear with a slight increase on your height. But I'm a short guy and I'm building this for me, so hey, it fits me just fine. Anyway, hang tight, let's see what's next. Thanks for watching part 2. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making the video, and I enjoyed bringing you guys into my shop. Now get off the couch, get out in the garage, and go make something. Enjoy your day.